The miracle may not begin with something outside you changing. It may begin with your body finally feeling safe enough to receive. When your nervous system feels safe, miracles come in a softer way, not always loudly, not always suddenly. Sometimes they come like a warm breath after a long season of holding everything in. Sometimes they come as one quiet thought that says, you do not have to be afraid right now. Sometimes they come as sleep returning, peace returning, hope returning, your heart slowly opening after being closed for so long. And if a part of you is wondering whether these words are really for you, yes, they are. You are not here by accident. You found this because something inside you is tired of living in survival. Something inside you is ready to stop gripping so tightly. Something inside you is ready to feel held. Maybe your mind has been busy for a long time. Maybe your body has forgotten what it feels like to rest without waiting for the next problem. Maybe even when good things happen, a little part of you still prepares for them to disappear. You smile, but you brace. You hope, but you protect yourself. You pray, you try, you keep going. But deep inside, your body is still asking, am I safe yet? Tonight, you do not have to answer everything. You do not have to solve your whole life. You do not have to become stronger than you already are. You only need to let one small part of you soften, just one. A shoulder, a hand, the space behind your eyes, the place in your chest that has been holding all the words you never said. This is not about forcing yourself to feel peaceful. This is not about pretending pain never touched you. This is about teaching your inner world that it can stop running for a moment. It can stop scanning the sky for storms. It can stop searching every room for danger. It can sit down outside your own heart and hear the simple truth. You are safe enough to breathe now. And when safety begins inside, life can meet you differently. Your choices become softer. Your voice becomes clearer. Your heart becomes easier to reach. Good things no longer feel like something you must chase with fear. They begin to feel like something you can welcome with open hands. So let this be the first miracle. Not a dramatic sign, not a perfect answer. Just this. You are here. You are breathing. You are listening. And a doorway inside you is beginning to open. You have been strong for so long that maybe rest feels unfamiliar. Maybe peace feels too quiet. Maybe when nothing is wrong for a moment, your mind starts looking for something to worry about. Not because you want to suffer, not because you are weak, but because some part of you learned that staying ready was how you stayed safe. You may have learned to read every change in someone's voice. You may have learned to notice every shift in energy. You may have learned to prepare before you were disappointed, to explain before you were blamed, to fix before anyone asked, to carry before anyone offered help. And after a while, this can become the way the body lives, always watching, always holding, always trying to make sure nothing falls apart. But tonight, you are allowed to be more than the one who holds everything together. You are allowed to be the one who is held. You are allowed to stop proving that you can survive. You have already survived so much. You have already made it through days you thought would break you. You have already walked through quiet battles no one saw. You have already smiled when your heart felt heavy. You have already kept going when the road felt long. And now, maybe your soul is not asking you to push harder. Maybe your soul is asking you to soften. Maybe your body is not asking for more pressure. Maybe it is asking for kindness. Maybe your heart is not asking for another plan. Maybe it is asking for a place to rest. Take a moment right now and ask yourself, when was the last time you truly gave yourself permission to rest? Not the kind of rest where your body lies down, but your mind keeps working. Not the kind of rest where you close your eyes, but still carry guilt. I mean real rest. The kind that says, I do not have to earn this. I do not have to explain this. I do not have to feel bad for needing quiet. Let that question sit gently inside you. When was the last time you let yourself be soft without calling yourself lazy? When was the last time you let yourself receive without feeling you had to give something back right away? When was the last time you let the day end without judging everything you did or did not do? You are not behind because you need rest. You are not failing because your body wants peace. You are not too sensitive because loud places, hard words, or heavy days affect you. Your sensitivity may be the part of you that still knows how to listen deeply. It may be the part of you that still knows when something feels true, when something feels safe, when something feels loving. So tonight, speak to yourself like someone precious, not like a problem, not like a project, not like a person who needs to be fixed before love can come. Speak to yourself like a tired child who finally made it home. Speak to yourself like a dear friend who has been carrying too much. Speak to yourself like someone whose heart still matters, even on the days when it feels messy. Your body does not need harshness to change. Your body responds to warmth. Your breath does not need pressure to deepen. It deepens when it feels invited. Your heart does not open because you command it. It opens when it feels safe. And safety can begin in very small ways. A slower breath, a softer jaw, a hand resting on your chest, a sentence that does not attack you, a night where you stop fighting your own feelings, a moment where you whisper, "It's okay, I am here with you." Maybe you are still worried. That is okay. Maybe your thoughts are still moving. That is okay. Maybe part of you does not believe these words yet. That is okay too. You do not need perfect belief tonight. You only need a little willingness, a tiny opening, a little space between you and the fear. Because even a small opening can let peace enter. Even a small breath can begin a new rhythm. Even a small moment of safety can remind your body that it does not have to live in alarm all the time. So let this be simple. Let this be gentle. Let this be a soft place inside your day. You do not have to rise above your feelings. You do not have to become someone else. You only have to come closer to yourself with love. And as you come closer, something beautiful begins to happen. Your nervous system learns that love is not dangerous. Rest is not dangerous. Receiving is not dangerous. Joy is not something you must pay for later. Peace is not something that will be taken away because you finally allowed yourself to feel it. When your nervous system feels safe, miracles come because you stop closing the door before life can knock. You stop pushing away the good because you are afraid it will not stay. You stop living as if every blessing must be protected from loss. You begin to let good things arrive slowly, naturally, gently. You begin to understand that miracles do not always come to a tense body. Sometimes they wait at the edge of your softness. Sometimes they wait until your hands open. Sometimes they wait until your heart whispers, "I am ready to receive without fear," and you are ready in your own way. Not perfectly, not all at once, but softly, little by little, breath by breath. You are ready to feel safe inside your own life again. Now let these words move slowly through you. Do not rush to believe every sentence. Do not force mind. Do not push the body. Let each affirmation be like a warm drop of water on dry earth. One drop, then another, then another. Let the words touch you gently. Let them rest in the places that have been tired. Let them find the parts of you that have been waiting for kindness. I am safe enough to breathe slowly. I am safe enough to breathe slowly now. I am safe enough to let this breath come in, and I am safe enough to let this breath go out. Feel the simplicity of that. You do not need to breathe perfectly. You do not need to make anything happen. Just notice that breath is already here. It comes like a quiet visitor. It enters. It leaves. It asks nothing from you except a little room. And maybe tonight you can give it that room. Breathe in softly. Let the air touch the inside of you. Breathe out slowly. Let the day loosen its hands. You are not trying to escape your life. You are simply giving your body a gentle sign that this moment is not an emergency. This room, this breath, this second, it can be softer than the thoughts that came before it. I am safe enough to breathe slowly. Even if my mind is busy, I am safe enough to breathe. Even if my heart is tender, I am safe enough to breathe. Even if I do not know what comes next, I am safe enough to breathe right here. My body is allowed to soften one little part at a time. My body does not have to soften all at once. My body can soften slowly, gently, one small place at a time. Maybe it begins in your forehead. The space between your eyebrows can loosen. The tiny muscles around your eyes can rest. Your face does not have to hold the whole story anymore. You do not have to wear strength on your face tonight. Maybe it begins in your hands. Your fingers can uncurl. Your palms can open. You can stop gripping the invisible rope of control. You can let your hands remember that they were made not only to hold, but also to receive. My body is allowed to soften one little part at a time. My shoulders can soften. My jaw can soften. My belly can soften. My heart can soften when it feels ready. No part of you is being forced. No part of you is being rushed. You are not pushing yourself into peace. You are inviting peace to sit beside you, like a quiet friend, like a warm blanket, like moonlight resting on the edge of your bed. It is safe to stop rushing inside. It is safe to stop rushing inside my own heart. It is safe for me to slow down, even if the world keeps moving. You may be used to rushing without moving. Your body may be still, but your mind may run. It runs into tomorrow. It runs into old memories. It runs into things you cannot control. It tries to solve, fix, prepare, answer, protect. And perhaps it has done this for so long that rushing feels normal. But tonight, you can speak to that rushing part with love. You can say, "Thank you for trying to protect me. Thank you for working so hard." But we do not need to run right now. It is safe to stop rushing. I sigh. I can move slower inside myself. I can let my thoughts pass like soft clouds without chasing every one. I can let time be gentle for a while. You are not late for your life. You are not behind in your healing. You are not missing the door. Sometimes the door opens when you stop running past it. Sometimes the answer comes when your body is finally quiet enough to feel it. I do not have to earn rest. I do not have to earn this rest. I do not have to prove that I am tired enough, good enough, or deserving enough to rest. Let that sentence touch the deepest part of you, the part that thinks rest must come after everything is done, the part that says not yet, finish more, fix more, give more, be more. Only then can you pause. But love does not speak that way. Love says rest is not a prize. Rest is part of being alive. I do not have to earn rest. My body is allowed to pause before everything is perfect. My mind is allowed to be quiet before every problem is solved. My heart is allowed to receive peace before life makes complete sense. Tonight, rest can come as a gift, not because you performed well, not because you carried enough, not because you explained your pain in a way others could understand. Rest can come because you are human, because you are tender, because you have been trying, because your inner world needs a soft place to land. I am allowed to feel safe without waiting for permission. I am allowed to feel safe now. I am allowed to feel safe even if someone else does not understand my need for quiet. There may have been times when you waited for others to make you feel safe. You waited for the right words, the right apology, the right answer, the right sign. And yes, outside support can be beautiful. Loving people can help the heart breathe. Kind words can matter. But there is also a safety that begins inside you, quietly, like a candle lighting itself in a closed room. I am allowed to feel safe without waiting for permission. I can give my own body kind signals. I can speak to myself in a softer voice. I can choose one peaceful thought. I can let my inner world become a place where I am not attacked. You do not need the whole world to become gentle before you offer gentleness to yourself. You can begin here with your breath, with your voice, with one hand over your heart, with one sentence that says, I am here. I am listening. I will not leave you alone inside this feeling. It is safe for me to be here now. It is safe for me to be in this moment. It is safe for me to arrive in my own body with kindness. So much pain comes from living outside the present moment. The mind goes back to what happened. It goes forward to what might happen. It stands in 10 rooms at once, trying to guard every door. But your body lives here. Your breath lives here. Your heart beats here. And maybe tonight you can return here gently. It is safe for me to be here now. I do not need to live in yes today. I do not need to solve tomorrow. I can come back to this breath. I can come back to this moment. I can come back to myself. Feel the ground beneath you, or the bed beneath you, or the chair supporting you. Something is holding you in this moment. Something is beneath you. Something is here. You are not floating alone in all your thoughts. You have a place to land. My heart can open slowly. My heart does not need to open all at once. My heart can open only as much as feels safe. This is very important. You do not need to tear your heart open to prove that you are spiritual. You do not need to forgive before you are ready. You do not need to trust before your body can hold trust. You do not need to smile over pain and call it peace. Your heart has its own wisdom. It knows when to close. It knows when to protect. And it can learn gently when it is safe to open again. My heart can open slowly. One small breath of love is enough for now. One tiny feeling of softness is enough for now. One quiet yes inside me is enough for now. Think of your heart like a flower at night. It does not force itself open in the dark. It waits for the warmth. It waits for the gentle light. It opens when the moment feels kind. Let your heart be that wise. Let your opening be natural. Let love come without pressure. I am not wrong for needing comfort. I am not wrong for needing gentleness. I am not wrong for needing a soft place to rest. Some part of you may have learned to hide your needs. Maybe you were told you were too much, too emotional, too sensitive, too quiet, too tired, too needy, and perhaps you began to carry your needs alone. You may have smiled when you wanted to cry. You may have said, I'm fine, when your heart was whispering, please hold me. But tonight, you can tell yourself the truth. I am not wrong for needing comfort. My need for softness is not a weakness. My need for peace is not a problem. My need for love is human. There is nothing shameful about wanting to feel safe. There is nothing wrong with wanting a quiet voice, a kind room, a gentle moment. You were not made only for stress. You were not made only to push through. You were also made for warmth, for connection, for tender pauses, for nights where your body can finally lower the weight it carried all day. I can let support come closer. I can let support come closer to my life. I can let support come closer to my heart. Maybe support has felt unsafe before. Maybe receiving made you feel like you would owe too much. Maybe being helped made you feel exposed. Maybe you learned that if you leaned on someone, they might leave, judge, or use it against you. So you became the strong one, the private one, the one who could handle everything. But strength does not mean never receiving. I can let support come closer. I can receive kindness without fear. I can receive help without guilt. I can let life meet me in gentle ways. Support may see me through a person. It may come through an idea. It may come through a calm moment. It may come through a small change in your own thinking. It may come through rest. It may come through a door you did not expect. Do not decide that support must arrive in only one form. Life has many hands, many quiet ways, many small openings. My body is not my enemy. My body is not against me. My body is trying to protect me in the ways it learned. Let this be a deep kindness. Your body may carry tension. Your chest may tighten. Your stomach may hold. Your shoulders may rise. Your breath may become shallow. But this does not mean your body has failed you. It may mean your body has been trying, in its own way, to keep you safe. It may have learned old signals, old alarms, old patterns of protection. Tonight, you do not have to fight your body. My body is not my enemy. I can speak to my body with patience. I can thank my body for trying to protect me. I can teach my body that this moment is softer. Place a gentle thought on your body like warm cloth, not a demand, not a command, just warmth. Your body does not need to be shamed into rest. It needs to be invited into safety. It needs repetition. It needs kindness. It needs to hear again and again, you can soften now. You are not alone now. You do not have to hold everything now. I am learning to feel safe in small moments. I am learning to feel safe one moment at a time. I do not need to feel safe forever in order to feel safe right now. This is how deep change often begins, not with one huge shift, not with a life that becomes perfect overnight, but with small, safe moments, a soft breath, a quiet cup of tea, a peaceful song, a hand on your heart, a night where you speak kindly to yourself, a moment where you notice the fear and do not let it lead. I am learning to feel safe in small moments. This breath can be a small, safe moment. This pause can be a small, safe moment. This sentence can be a small, safe moment. Let these small moments gather like stars in a dark sky. One star may not light the whole night, but it reminds you that the night is not empty. One safe moment may not change everything at once, but it shows your body another way. It says, "See, peace is possible. See, softness is possible. See, you can return to yourself. I can release what is not mine to carry tonight. I can release what is not mine to hold. I can release what my heart was never meant to carry alone." Maybe you have been carrying other people's moods, other people's choices, other people's silence, other people's pain. Maybe you carry old words, old endings, old fears, old mistakes. Maybe you carry the feeling that if you stop holding everything, everything will fall apart. But tonight, you can place some of it down. Not forever, if that feels too hard. Just for now. I can release what is not mine to carry tonight. I can place down the worry that belongs to tomorrow, I say, and place down the guilt that does not help me grow. I can place down the pressure to understand everything. I can place down the need to be strong every second. Imagine a basket beside you. A quiet basket woven from moonlight and patience. You do not have to throw your burdens away. You can simply place them there for the night. One worry, one name, one memory, one question. Let the basket hold what you cannot hold right now. I am safe to receive peace. I am safe to receive peace tonight. I am safe to receive peace in my body, my heart, and my thoughts. Sometimes peace can feel unfamiliar. The body may ask, "Can I trust this? Will it last? What if I relax and something bad happens?" Be gentle with that part of you. It is not trying to ruin your peace. It is trying to understand something new. So give it simple words, give it slow words, give it patient words. I am safe to receive peace. Peace does not have to be perfect. Peace can begin as one soft breath. Peace can begin as one relaxed muscle. Peace can begin as one kind thought. You do not need a silent mind to receive peace. You do not need a perfect mood. Peace can sit beside sadness. Peace can sit beside uncertainty. Peace can sit beside tiredness. Peace is not always the absence of every feeling. Sometimes peace is the gentle space around the feeling. My inner world can become a soft place. My inner world can become a kinder place. My inner world can become a place where I feel welcome. Listen to that slowly, a place where you feel welcome, not judged, not rushed, not corrected every moment. Welcome. What would it feel like to live inside yourself as if you were welcome there? As if your breath was welcome, your tears were welcome, your hope was welcome, your tiredness was welcome, your dreams were welcome. My inner world can become a soft place. I can stop speaking to myself like an enemy. I can stop turning every feeling into a fight. I can choose words that feel like warm hands. Let your inner world have soft corners. Let there be a chair by the window. Let there be a quiet cup of warmth. Let there be a gentle place where your scared thoughts can sit down and be heard without taking over the whole room. I do not have to prepare for pain while receiving good. I do not have to protect myself from every blessing. I do not have to expect loss every time something kind arrives. This is for the part of you that gets nervous when life becomes good. The part that says, be careful, do not trust this, do not enjoy this too much, do not relax. Something might go wrong. That part may have learned from old disappointment. But old disappointment does not have to be the ruler of your new life. I do not have to prepare for pain while receiving good. I can let good be good for a moment. I can let kindness touch me. I can let peace enter without asking when it will leave. I can receive this breath without fear. Good does not need to be pushed away to keep you safe. Joy does not need to be dimmed. Love does not need to be tested every minute. You can learn to let kind things be simple. You can learn to say thank you and breathe. You can learn to let your body feel a little warmth without turning it into a warning. I am allowed to be gentle with my healing journey. I am allowed to be patient with my healing journey. I am allowed to support my healing journey without pressure. Your healing journey does not need to look like anyone else's. It does not need to happen on a perfect timeline. It does not need to be clean, straight, or easy to explain. Some days you may feel open. Some days you may feel guarded. Some days you may feel brave. Some days you may need more rest. This does not mean you are going backward. It means you are human. I am allowed to be gentle with my healing journey. I can grow without attacking myself. I can learn without shaming myself. I can change without hating who I have been. Let your growth be like roots under the earth. Quiet, hidden, strong in ways no one sees. The tree does not yell at its roots for being underground. It trusts the deep work. It trusts the dark places where strength is forming. You can trust your deep work too. I can rest without losing my way. I can rest without falling behind. I can rest and still be guided. This is for the part of you that thinks if you stop, you will miss everything. If you rest, someone else will pass you. If you pause, your dream will leave. If you sleep, life will forget you. But life does not forget you when you rest. The sky does not forget the moon when clouds pass over it. The ocean does not forget the shore when the tide pulls back. Rest is part of the rhythm. I can rest without losing my way. My path does not disappear when I pause. My purpose does not leave because I need quiet. My good does not abandon me because I sleep. Let this calm the part of you that believes everything depends on constant effort. Effort has its place. Action has its place. But tonight is not for forcing. Tonight is for returning to the soft center inside you. Tonight is for remembering that life can still be moving kindly even while you rest. I am safe to let my shoulders drop. I am safe to let my face soften. I am safe to let my whole body know that this moment can be gentle. Let your shoulders hear this. They have carried invisible weight. They have risen toward your ears during hard days. They have tried to guard your heart. Thank them, then invite them lower, not with force, with warmth. I am safe to let my shoulders drop. I do not need to carry the whole world in my neck. I do not need to hold every answer in my jaw. I do not need to keep my body ready for a battle that is not here. Let your face soften now. Let the tongue rest. Let the jaw open just a little. Let the tiny muscles around the mouth relax. You do not have to explain yourself in this moment. You do not have to defend your worth. You can simply, my heart is safe in this breath. My heart is safe for this breath. My heart is safe enough to rest for this one breath. Do not ask your heart to trust the whole future right now. That may feel too big. Ask it only to trust this breath, this one, and then the next one when it comes. Trust can be built in small circles. A circle of breath, a circle of warmth, a circle of stillness, a circle of gentle words. My heart is safe in this breath. I can give my heart one kind moment. I can give my heart one soft place. I can give my heart one sentence of love. Maybe your heart has been waiting for you to stop rushing past it. Maybe it has been waiting for you to notice how much it has held. Tonight, notice it, not with pity, with respect, with tenderness, with the quiet understanding that your heart is still here, still beating, still hoping in its own way. I am not alone inside my feelings. I am not alone inside this night. I am not alone inside my own heart. Loneliness can become very loud at night. It can make the room feel larger and colder. It can make old thoughts come closer. It can make the heart ask, does anyone understand? But even here in this quiet, you can begin to stand beside yourself. You can become the loving presence you have been waiting for. I am not alone inside my feelings. I can be with myself kindly. I can listen to myself without judgment. I can hold my own heart with patience. Imagine sitting beside the younger part of you, the part that wanted someone to stay, the part that wanted someone to understand, the part that learned to be quiet because it did not want to be too much. Sit beside that part now. No speeches, no fixing, just presence, just warmth, just the message. I am here now. It is okay to be tired. It is okay to need quiet. It is okay to let this night be soft. How often have you made yourself wrong for being tired? How often have you pushed through while your body whispered, please slow down? How often have you called your need for quiet an inconvenience? Tonight, give yourself another way to think. It is okay to be tired. My tiredness is not failure. My need for quiet is not weakness. My rest is allowed. There is a kind of tiredness that sleep alone does not reach. It comes from being strong too long. It comes from listening for danger too often. It comes from carrying what was heavy without enough softness. If that is the tiredness you feel, meet it gently. Do not shame it. Let it be seen. Let it be held. I can let peace come to me in simple ways. I can let peace come through my breath. I can let peace come through warmth, stillness, and kind words. Peace does not always arrive like a great wave. Sometimes it arrives like a small cup of water, a little relief, a little space, a little less tightness, a little more breath. Do not reject the small peace because it is not a huge peace. Small peace is still peace. It is real. It matters. I can let peace come to me in simple ways. A soft blanket can be peace. A slow breath can be peace. A quiet room can be peace. A loving sentence can be peace. Let the simple things help you. Let the ordinary things become gentle again. The water by your bed, the darkness outside the window, the rise and fall of your chest, the way your body keeps trying for you. Peace may already be closer than your mind thinks. I am safe to stop fighting this moment. I am safe to stop arguing with what I feel. I am safe to meet this moment with a softer heart. Sometimes pain grows heavier because we fight the fact that it is here. We say, I should not feel this. I should be over this. I should be calmer. I should be different. And then we suffer twice. Once from the feeling and once from the judgment of the feeling. Tonight, let that second weight fall away. I am safe to stop fighting this moment. I can feel what I feel without becoming trapped in it. I can notice what is here without calling it wrong. I can allow this moment to be softer than my resistance. This does not mean you love every feeling. It does not mean you invite pain to stay. It only means you stop making war inside yourself. And when the war quiets even a little, your body can rest. Your heart can breathe. Your mind can find a little space. I can trust the slow way. I can trust the gentle way. I can trust the way that does not force me to abandon myself. The world may praise speed, quick answers, fast healing, sudden change, perfect results. But your soul may move differently. Your body may need time. Your heart may open in layers. Your trust may return like morning light, slowly spreading across the floor. I can trust the slow way. Slow does not mean nothing is happening. Gentle does not mean weak. Soft does not mean powerless. There is a quiet strength in roots beneath the earth. They do not rush, but they hold. They do not shine, but they nourish. They do not make noise, but they keep the tree alive. Something in you is rooting tonight. Something quiet, something strong, something that does not need applause. Good can reach me gently. Good can reach me without pressure. Good can reach me in ways my body can receive. Maybe you have thought miracles must come with shock, speed, and loud signs. But what if the most loving miracles come gently? What if they come in a way that does not overwhelm your body? What if they come as calm timing, kind people, better choices, softer thoughts, a night of deeper rest, a moment where you no longer react the old way? Good can reach me gently. Miracles can come softly. Support can come peacefully. Love can come without fear. When your nervous system feels safe, miracles come because you are no longer pushing life away with panic. You are no longer closing your hands around old pain. You are no longer expecting danger from every direction. You begin to notice openings. You begin to feel guidance. You begin to recognize good when it arrives in simple clothing. I am allowed to receive without guilt. I am allowed to receive without shrinking. I am allowed to receive without thinking I must immediately give everything back. Receiving may feel new. It may feel strange, especially if you have been the giver, the helper, the strong one, the one who listens, the one who fixes, the one who understands. But you are allowed to be nourished too. You are allowed to be supported too. You are allowed to let love move toward you. I am allowed to receive without guilt. I can receive rest. I can receive kindness. I can receive peace. I can receive the soft good that life brings. Open your hands gently if you can. Not wide, not dramatic. Just enough to feel the difference between holding and allowing. Let your palms become a little bowl, a place where peace can land, a place where life can place something kind. I am safe to be loved in calm ways. I am safe to be loved without chaos. I am safe to be loved without chasing. For some hearts, calm love feels unfamiliar. If love has been mixed with fear, silence, distance, confusion, or trying too hard, then peace may feel strange at first. But love does not need to feel like a storm to be real. Love does not need to keep you guessing to be deep. Love can be steady. Love can be quiet. Love can be kind. I am safe to be loved in calm ways. I do not need to chase love to prove I deserve it. I do not need to lose myself to be chosen. I do not need to live in fear to feel connected. Let your heart hear this slowly. You are worthy of love that does not make your body tighten. You are worthy of care that does not make you question your value every day. You are worthy of connection that lets you breathe. I can be present with myself tonight. I can stay with myself gently. I can stop leaving myself when feelings become strong. Sometimes the deepest pain is not only what happened outside you. It is how quickly you learned to leave yourself when pain appeared, to distract, to judge, to silence, to push through, to pretend. But tonight, you can stay, not perfectly, not forever, just here, just now. I can be present with myself tonight. I can say, I am here. I can say, I will not turn against you. I can say, we can breathe through this together. There is something powerful about not abandoning yourself. It tells the nervous system, I have someone with me. It tells the heart, I do not have to disappear to be safe. It tells the younger parts of you, we are not alone anymore. I do not need to know every answer tonight. I do not need to solve every question tonight. I do not need to carry the future into this bed. The future can wait outside the door for a while. It does not need to sit on your chest. It does not need to whisper in your ear all night. You can tell the future, I will meet you when morning comes. For now, I am with my breath. For now, I am with my body. For now, I am practicing peace. I do not need to know every answer tonight. I can rest with unanswered questions. I can trust that clarity may come when I am softer. I can let sleep hold what my mind cannot solve. Sometimes the answer does not come because you think harder. Sometimes it comes because you rest. Sometimes it comes because the water inside you becomes still enough to reflect the sky. My breath can carry me back to peace. My breath can guide me back gently. My breath can be a small bridge from fear to comfort. The breath is always near. You do not have to search far. You do not have to understand a secret. You do not have to become perfect. You can return to the breath again and again. Each inhale says, I am here. Each exhale says, I can soften. My breath can carry me back to peace. I breathe in softness. I breathe out pressure. I breathe in safety. I breathe out what I no longer need to hold right now. Let the breath move like a slow tide, coming in, going out, coming in, going out. It does not hurry. It does not ask the shore to be different. It simply returns again and again, teaching you that rhythm can be kind. I am allowed to feel held by life. I am allowed to feel supported by life. I am allowed to believe that life can meet me gently. This may feel tender. If life has felt hard, these words may bring emotion. Let that be okay. You do not have to force belief. You can simply be willing to let the idea come close. Maybe life can hold me in ways I have not noticed yet. Maybe support can arrive in quiet forms. Maybe I am not as alone as fear told me. I am allowed to feel held by life. The ground holds me. The breath supports me. This moment welcomes me. The night can be kind to me. Imagine the sky above you like a great dark shawl, wide and quiet, covering the world without asking anything in return. Let yourself be under that softness. Let yourself belong to this night. Let yourself be one living soul, breathing under a sky that has room for you. I can stop expecting danger from every blessing. I can stop looking for loss inside every good thing. I can let a kind moment be kind. You may have done this without noticing. A good message comes, and you wonder when it will stop. A peaceful day comes, and you wonder what will go wrong. A loving word comes, and you wonder if it is true. Your body may have learned to protect you this way, but now, slowly, you can teach it another way. I can stop expecting danger from every blessing. I can let good news enter slowly. I can let a peaceful moment stay for as long as it stays. I can enjoy one soft thing without preparing for pain. This is a new practice, the practice of not bracing when good arrives, the practice of letting warmth be warm, the practice of saying, maybe this is safe. Maybe I can receive this. Maybe I do not need to run from what I asked for. I can meet fear with tenderness. I can meet fear without obeying it. I can listen to fear without letting it lead my life. Fear may still visit. That does not mean you have failed. Fear is a signal, not a sentence. It may tell you something needs care. It may tell you an old wound has been touched. It may tell you your body is remembering something. But it does not have to become the voice that decides everything. I can meet fear with tenderness. I can say, I hear you. I can say, thank you for trying to protect me. I can say we are choosing peace now. Fear softens when it is not hated. Fear softens when it is not handed the whole steering wheel. Fear softens when love comes close and says, you do not have to scream to be heard. I am safe to become softer than my past. I am safe to become freer than my old patterns. I am safe to become someone who rests inside love. Your past may have shaped you, but it does not have to close every door. Old patterns may have protected you once, but they do not have to guide every step. You are allowed to grow beyond the ways you learned to survive. You are allowed to become softer without becoming unsafe. You are allowed to become open without becoming helpless. I am safe to become softer than my past. I can honor what I survived. I can release what I no longer need. I can carry wisdom without carrying fear. Think of wings that were folded for a long time. They do not open with force. They open slowly. They remember air. They remember space. They remember that they were made for more than hiding. Something in you is remembering space now. I can let tonight be a beginning. I can let this breath be a beginning. I can let this softness be a beginning. You do not need a grand beginning. You do not need to change everything by morning. A beginning can be invisible. A beginning can be one new sentence. A beginning can be the first night you stop speaking harshly to yourself. A beginning can be the first breath where your body feels a little less alone. I can let tonight be a beginning, not a perfect beginning, not a loud beginning, a quiet beginning, a warm beginning, a beginning that feels like a candle being protected by two gentle hands. Let this beginning be small enough to trust. Let it be simple enough to keep. Let it be gentle enough for your body to believe. I am safe in my own presence. I am safe to sit with myself. I am safe to be close to my own heart. Some people fear silence because silence brings them closer to themselves. But you do not have to fear your own heart tonight. Your heart is not here to punish you. Your heart is not here to judge you. It is here to be heard. It is here to be cared for. It is here to remind you that love still lives in you. I am safe in my own presence. I can be quiet without being empty. I can be alone without being abandoned. I can be still without being lost. Let your own presence become friendly. Let it become warm. Let it become a room where you can sit down and say, I belong here. I belong inside my own life. I belong inside this breath. I can allow my body to rest and restore. I can allow my body to rest in its own gentle way. I can allow my body to receive the gift of stillness. This is safe language. This is kind language. You are not demanding anything from your body. You are not promising perfect results. You are simply allowing rest. You are inviting wellness. You are nurturing inner peace. You are creating a softer inner space where your body can stop feeling pushed. I can allow my body to rest and restore. My body can take what it needs from this stillness. My body can enjoy this softness. My body can feel supported by my gentle attention. There is a quiet wisdom in the body. It knows things the mind forgets. It knows how to breathe when you sleep. It knows how to ask for water. It knows how to seek warmth. It knows how to sigh when something loosens. Tonight, listen to that wisdom with love. I can invite emotional healing without forcing it. I can invite emotional healing with patience. I can invite emotional healing by being kind to what still hurts. Emotional healing is not a race. It is not a performance. It is not pretending that nothing happened. It is the slow return of warmth to places that went cold. It is the gentle return of trust to places that learned fear. It is the quiet moment when you stop blaming yourself for how deeply something touched you. I can invite emotional healing without forcing it. I can let tears come if they come. I can let quiet come if quiet comes. I can let my heart move at its own loving pace. There is no correct way to soften. Some nights you may feel a release. Some nights you may feel only a little calmer. Some nights you may simply listen. All of this counts. All of this matters. Your presence matters. I am worthy of peace before everything is perfect. I am worthy of peace right now. I am worthy of peace in this unfinished, tender moment. This is for the part of you waiting for life to become complete before you feel allowed to rest. The better job, the healed relationship, the clear answer, the perfect body, the solved problem, the final sign. But peace does not have to wait until everything is complete. Peace can meet you in the middle. I am worthy of peace before everything is perfect. I can feel a little peace while life is still unfolding. I can receive a little comfort while questions remain. I can be kind to myself in the middle of the process. You do not have to arrive somewhere else to be worthy of gentleness. You are worthy here, in this room, in this body, in this breath, with this heart, with this history, with this hope, with this tiredness, with this quiet desire to be okay. I can feel safe enough to receive miracles in peaceful ways. I can feel safe enough to notice miracles in simple ways. I can feel safe enough to let miracles come without pressure. Let the word miracle become gentle, not something that makes you strain, not something that makes you feel you must be perfect. A miracle can be a change of heart, a softer response, a clear thought, a kind message, a quiet opening, a night of rest, a moment of courage, a breath that feels easier than the one before. I can feel safe enough to receive miracles in peaceful ways. Miracles can come quietly. Miracles can come kindly. Miracles can come in ways my heart can hold. When your nervous system feels safe, miracles come because you begin to see life with less fear in your eyes. You begin to feel the small openings. You begin to trust the little signs of good. You begin to stop running from the very peace you have been asking for. I am safe now in this breath. I am held now in this breath. I am loved now in this breath. Let this be enough for a moment. Not the whole future, not the whole journey, just this breath. You are safe now in this breath. You are held now in this breath. You are loved now in this breath. I am safe now. I am held now. I am loved now. Again, softly, I am safe now. I am held now. I am loved now. Let the words become slow. Let them become warm. Let them settle like soft rain on the roof of your mind. You do not have to chase them. You do not have to make them dramatic. Just let them be near you. My body can learn safety again. My heart can learn trust again. My mind can learn peace again. No matter how long fear has been present, new learning is possible. No matter how familiar tension has become, softness can become familiar too. No matter how often you have braced, you can practice releasing, not with force, not with pressure, with gentle repetition, with care, with love. My body can learn safety again. One kind night at a time, one slow breath at a time. one loving sentence at a time. You are teaching your inner world a new language, a language that does not shout, a language that does not shame, a language that says you can rest, you can soften, you can receive, you can trust this moment a little more. I am safe to let go of the day. I am safe to let go of what I cannot change tonight. I am safe to let the day become quiet behind me. The day may still have unfinished edges, things you wish you said, things you wish you did, things you wish were different. But tonight, you do not have to keep holding the day in your hands. You can let it drift behind you like a boat moving slowly across dark water. You can watch it go. You can stay here. I am safe to let go of the day. I release the tight places in my thoughts. I release the heavy places in my heart. I release the need to keep replaying what is already over. Let the day become quiet. Let the night become soft. Let your body know that it does not need to stand guard over every memory. I can trust the kindness that is growing inside me. I can trust the softness that is returning inside me. I can trust the peace that is beginning inside me. Maybe you do not feel completely changed. That is okay. Do not search for a huge feeling. Notice the small ones, a little warmth, a little breath, a little quiet, a little less pressure. These are not small. These are signs of return. These are signs that your inner world is listening. I can trust the kindness that is growing inside me. A gentle thought matters. A soft breath matters. A peaceful pause matters. A kind word to myself matters. Think of a room that has been dark for many hours. When the first line of morning appears, it does not light everything at once. It touches one wall, one corner, one small space. But the light has begun. Let your kindness be that first line of morning inside you. I do not need to chase what is meant to meet me gently. I do not need to force what can arrive in peace. I do not need to grip what life can bring with softness. This does not mean you do nothing. It means your action can come from a calmer place. You can take steps without panic. You can care without over-carrying. You can want good things without begging from fear. You can open your hands and still walk forward. I do not need to chase what is meant to meet me gently. I can move with trust. I can act with peace. I can receive with an open heart. Let this become a new rhythm, not chasing, not freezing, not forcing, soft moving, gentle trusting, warm receiving, like a river that knows where it is going, not because it pushes hard, but because it belongs to the path beneath it. I am safe enough to let life surprise me kindly. I am safe enough to believe good can still happen. I am safe enough to make room for better feelings. There may be a part of you afraid to hope. It may say, do not expect too much. Do not open too wide. Do not believe too soon. This part may have wanted to protect you. Thank it. Then let another voice speak too. A softer voice. A voice that says, maybe good is still possible. Maybe life has not finished being kind to me. Maybe I can leave one small door open. I am safe enough to let life surprise me kindly. I do not need to know how. I do not need to know when. I only need to make room for the possibility of good. Possibility is a gentle thing. It does not demand. It does not pull. It stands at the door and waits for you to stop saying no to yourself. Tonight, perhaps you can say, maybe. Maybe peace can return. Maybe support can come. Maybe miracles can arrive softly. I am safe enough to be loved by my own life. I am safe enough to belong to this moment. I am safe enough to stop running from myself. Let your life come close. Not the whole story, not every challenge, just this living moment. The breath, the body, the heart, the room, the quiet. Let it come close without turning it into a problem. Let yourself belong here. I am safe enough to be loved by my own life. This breath loves me by staying with me. This body loves me by carrying me. This heart loves me by continuing to hope. This night loves me by offering quiet. You may not always feel loved by life. That is okay. But tonight, look for the smallest signs. The support beneath you. The breath within you. The warmth around you. The words meeting you here. Let the small signs be enough for now. I can stop holding my breath for the next problem. I can stop waiting for something to go wrong. I can let this moment be softer than my fear expected. Your body may be used to holding its breath in many ways. Holding before a message comes. Holding before a decision. Holding before sleep. Holding before tomorrow. Tonight, remind your body that it does not need to wait in alarm. I can stop holding my breath for the next problem. I can breathe before everything is solved. I can relax one small part of me before everything is clear. I can let this moment be peaceful without asking it to prove the future. Let your breath come back to you. Let your body receive the message. Right now, nothing needs to be chased. Right now, nothing needs to be forced. Right now, you can breathe. I am becoming a safe place for myself. I am becoming a kinder home for myself. I am becoming someone who returns to love. This is a beautiful promise, not a harsh one, not a heavy one, a soft promise. You are becoming a safe place for yourself, not because you never feel fear, but because you are learning not to abandon yourself in fear. Not because you never feel pain, but because you are learning to meet pain with warmth. I am becoming a safe place for myself. My thoughts can become kinder. My breath can become slower. My body can become softer. My heart can become less afraid. You do not need to become perfect. You are becoming present. You are becoming patient. You are becoming gentle with the places that once felt unlovable. And that gentleness is powerful. I allow peace to enter the places where pressure used to live. I allow softness to enter the places where fear used to sit. I allow warmth to enter the places that have felt alone. Imagine a small golden warmth moving through your inner world. Not bright in a harsh way, not too much, just warm enough. It moves to the shoulders. It moves to the chest. It moves to the belly. It moves behind the eyes. It does not force anything open. It simply offers comfort. I allow peace to enter the places where pressure used to live. My chest can receive a little peace. My stomach can receive a little peace. My back can receive a little peace. My thoughts can receive a little peace. Let the warmth move slowly. Let it be gentle. Let it be like a soft lamp left on in the hallway of your heart, so even the frightened parts of you can find their way home. I am safe to be here. I am safe to breathe here. I am safe to rest here. Again, let it be simple. I am safe to be here. I am safe to breathe here. I am safe to rest here. Sometimes the simplest words go the deepest. You do not need hard words tonight. You do not need big ideas. You need softness. You need breath. You need the kind of language your body can understand when it is tired. I am safe to be here. This moment can hold me. This night can soften around me. This breath can guide me. Let your whole body hear it. Not only your mind, let your skin hear it. Let your bones hear it. Let the quiet places hear it. I let my body know that the past is not happening right now. I let my heart know that the old moment is not this moment. I let my mind know that I am here, now, breathing. Sometimes the body remembers old fear as if it is still present. A smell, a sound, a silence, a feeling, a thought. And suddenly the old alarm returns. If that happens, speak gently. Say, this is a memory. This is a body signal. This is old fear passing through. I am here now. I let my body know that the past is not happening right now. I can look around and notice this room. I can feel the support beneath me. I can hear the quiet around me. I can come back to now. There is power in reminding yourself where you are, not as a command, as a kindness, as a soft hand on the shoulder, as a voice that says, come back, dear heart. We are here now. I can feel safe without having everything under control. I can feel safe without knowing every detail. I can feel safe while life is still unfolding. Control may have felt like safety before. If you could plan enough, think enough, watch enough, maybe nothing would hurt. But control can become very heavy. It can tighten the body. It can fill the mind. It can leave no room for trust. I can feel safe without having everything under control. I can let some things be unfinished tonight. I can let some answers arrive later. I can let life carry what I cannot carry. Trust does not mean you know every step. It means you can take one softer breath without needing the whole map. It means you can let the night hold what the day could not finish. I am safe to receive calm. I am safe to receive comfort. I am safe to receive gentle support from within. Let calm come without chasing it. Let comfort come without questioning it. Let support come from the inside first, from the way you speak, from the way you breathe, from the way you stop attacking yourself for being human. I am safe to receive calm. A calm thought can come. A calm feeling can grow. A calm breath can return. A calm moment can begin. Even if it is tiny, welcome it. Do not say, "This is not enough." Say thank you. This is a beginning. This is a sign. This is a little doorway. My life can become softer from the inside out. My day can become softer from the inside out. My choices can become softer from the inside out. You may not be able to change everything outside you tonight, but you can change the way you meet yourself. You can change the tone of your inner voice. You can change the way you hold your own heart. You can change the energy you bring to one breath. My life can become softer from the inside out. I do not need to wait for every person to understand me. I do not need to wait for every problem to disappear. I can begin with one gentle thought. That is where softness starts. Inside, quietly. In the place where you choose not to speak to yourself with fear. In the place where you let your body rest. In the place where you remember that love can begin small and still be real. I am learning to trust peace. I am learning to trust softness. I am learning to trust the calm voice inside me. Peace may feel new. Softness may feel uncertain. Calm may feel too quiet. But you can learn. Your body can learn. Your heart can learn. Your mind can learn. What was unfamiliar can become familiar through repetition, patience, and love. I am learning to trust peace. I can return to peace many times. I can lose peace and find it again. I can practice without judging myself. This matters. You do not fail because you need to return again. Returning is the practice. Returning is the healing. Returning is how the path becomes known. Each time you come back to breath, you are teaching your body a new way home. I am safe enough to let miracles come in their own gentle timing. I am safe enough to stop pulling on life. I am safe enough to let good arrive without fear. Miracles do not need your panic to find you. Love does not need your tension to reach you. Guidance does not need you to stay awake all night solving every path. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is soften your grip and make room. I am safe enough to let miracles come in their own gentle timing. I can trust quiet timing. I can trust soft openings. I can trust small signs of good. I can trust the way life moves when I am not forcing every door. Let these words settle. When your nervous system feels safe, miracles come in a way you can actually receive. They come without you needing to break yourself open. They come like dawn, quiet, certain, gentle, warming the edges first, then slowly filling the sky. I am safe. I am loved. I am allowed to rest. I am safe. I am loved. I am allowed to receive. I am safe. I am loved. I am allowed to soften. Let these three truths move like a lullaby through your body. Safe, loved, rest. Safe, loved, receive. Safe, loved, soften. There is nothing complicated here, nothing to master, nothing to prove. Only the gentle return to what your heart has needed to hear. You are safe enough for this breath. You are loved enough for this moment. You are allowed to rest before the miracle is visible. You are allowed to receive peace before the answer arrives. You are allowed to soften before the whole world changes. Let the words keep moving through you, slowly, warmly, again and again, until some quiet part of you begins to believe that maybe, just maybe, you do not have to live braced forever. I am safe enough to breathe slowly. My body is allowed to soften one little part at a time. It is safe to stop rushing inside. I do not have to earn rest. I am allowed to feel safe without waiting for permission. It is safe for me to be here now. My heart can open slowly. I am not wrong for needing comfort. I can let support come closer. My body is not my enemy. I am learning to feel safe in small moments. I can release what is not mine to carry tonight. I am safe to receive peace. My inner world can become a soft place. I do not have to prepare for pain while receiving good. I am allowed to be gentle with my healing journey. I can rest without losing my way. I am safe to let my shoulders drop. My heart is safe in this breath. I am not alone inside my feelings. It is okay to be tired. I can let peace come to me in simple ways. I am safe to stop fighting this moment. I can trust the slow way. Good can reach me gently. I am allowed to receive without guilt. I am safe to be loved in calm ways. I can be present with myself tonight. I do not need to know every answer tonight. My breath can carry me back to peace. I am allowed to feel held by life. I can stop expecting danger from every blessing. I can meet fear with tenderness. I am safe to become softer than my past. I can let tonight be a beginning. I am safe in my own presence. I can allow my body to rest and restore. I can invite emotional healing without forcing it. I am worthy of peace before everything is perfect. I can feel safe enough to receive miracles in peaceful ways. I am safe now in this breath. My body can learn safety again. I am safe to let go of the day. I can trust the kindness that is growing inside me. I do not need to chase what is meant to meet me gently. I am safe enough to let life surprise me kindly. I am safe enough to be loved by my own life. I can stop holding my breath for the next problem. I am becoming a safe place for myself. I allow peace to enter the places where pressure used to live. I am safe to be here. I let my body know that the past is not happening right now. I can feel safe without having everything under control. I am safe to receive calm. My life can become softer from the inside out. I am learning to trust peace. I am safe enough to let miracles come in their own gentle timing. Now let the list soften. Let it stop being a list. Let it become a feeling. Let it become a slow blanket around the body. You do not need to remember every sentence. Your heart will keep what it needs. Your body will take in what feels safe. Your breath will carry the rest. You are safe enough to breathe. You are safe enough to pause. You are safe enough to soften. And if the mind still moves, let it move more slowly. If the heart still aches, let it ache inside warmth. If the body still holds, let it hold less than before. Nothing has to be perfect for this moment to help you. Nothing has to be complete for peace to begin. You can tell yourself now very gently, I do not have to fight myself tonight. I do not have to fix myself tonight. I do not have to become someone else tonight. I can be with myself. I can be kind to myself. I can let one small miracle begin inside my own softness. And maybe that miracle is not loud. Maybe it is not something anyone else would notice. Maybe it is simply this. Your body takes one slower breath. Your shoulders lower 1 inch. Your heart stops holding quite so tightly. Your mind stops running for 1 tender second. And in that small space, you feel it. A little safety, a little warmth, a little room, a little hope. Let that be enough for now. Let one small opening be enough. Let one soft breath be enough. Let this gentle beginning be enough. Now imagine there is a quiet room inside you. Not a room anyone else can enter without love. Not a room that needs to be cleaned, judged, or explained. Just a quiet inner room. A place where your breath lives. A place where your heart has been sitting for a long time. waiting for you to come in gently. For many years, maybe this room has been dim, not empty, not broken, just dim. Maybe the windows were covered by worry. Maybe the corners were filled with old words. Maybe the floor carried the dust of days when you had to be strong, days when you had to hide your tears, days when you had to keep moving even when your spirit wanted to sit down. And in this quiet room there is a small lantern. It is not a harsh light. It does not blind you. It does not rush into every corner. It glows softly. It waits. It understands that some parts of you have lived in darkness for a long time, and they may not be ready for bright light all at once. This lantern is the feeling of safety, not perfect safety, not a safety that depends on the whole world becoming gentle, just the first glow of safety inside your own body, the small warm sense that says, I can be here, I can breathe here, I can stop hiding from myself here. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. There is nothing you need to do right now. The lantern does not ask you to become different before it shines. It does not say, be calmer first. It does not say, understand everything first. It does not say, forgive everything first. It simply shines because you deserve a little warmth in the places that have been cold. Maybe there are old boxes in this room, boxes of memories, boxes of words you never said, boxes of fear you were too tired to open. You do not have to open them tonight. You do not have to sort them. You do not have to fix every corner of your inner room before peace can enter. Peace can enter slowly. Peace can sit beside the boxes. Peace can warm the room without demanding that you explain why the room became dark. This is the gentle way. The nervous system does not need to be shouted into peace. It does not need a lecture. It does not need pressure. It needs signals of safety. Soft signals, repeated signals, kind signals. A slow breath, gentle word, a hand resting on the heart, a quiet night where you do not turn against yourself. Think of a little animal that has been frightened. You would not chase it around the room and tell it to calm down. You would sit nearby. You would lower your voice. You would make no sudden moves. You would let it see again and again that you are not there to harm it. And slowly, when it felt ready, it might come closer. Your tender inner world is like that. The parts of you that have been afraid do not need force. They need patience. The parts of you that have been guarded do not need shame. They need warmth. The parts of you that have been tired do not need more orders. They need rest. So tonight the lantern glows, and maybe one small corner becomes softer. Maybe you notice the corner where you have kept the fear of not being enough. The lantern does not argue with that fear. It simply shines near it. Maybe you notice the corner where you kept the feeling of being too late. The lantern does not say, "Hurry." It shines softly and says, "You are here now." Maybe you notice the corner where your body has held old tension. The lantern does not ask the body to release everything. It simply brings warmth. A safe inner room does not mean there is no sadness. It means sadness does not have to sit alone. A safe inner room does not mean there is no fear. It means fear is not allowed to rule every wall. A safe inner room does not mean every question is answered. It means you can rest while the answers are still forming. And maybe this is how miracles begin. Not by breaking through the door, not by shocking your life into change, not by making you prove that you are worthy. Maybe miracles begin when the light inside you becomes warm enough for hope to come out of hiding. Hope may be shy at first. It may not run into the room. It may stand near the doorway. It may whisper, "Is it safe now? Can I come back now? Can I believe again, just a little?" And you do not need to promise hope that nothing difficult will ever happen again. You only need to say, "We are softer now. We are kinder now. We are learning a new way now." Let that be enough. Let one small lantern be enough. There may also be a window in this room, a window that has been closed for a long time, not because you failed, not because you did anything wrong. Maybe it closed because life became too much. Maybe it closed because you were protecting yourself. Maybe it closed because too many loud things entered before and your heart needed shelter. Tonight, you do not need to throw that window open. Just touch the latch. Just notice that it exists. Just remember that one day air can come in again. This is the wisdom of safety. It does not demand, it invites. It says, maybe today you touch the latch. Maybe tomorrow you open the window 1 inch. Maybe one day the whole room fills with fresh air and you realize the world outside was now not only danger. There was also sky. There was also softness. There was also quiet, good waiting to be noticed. And when that fresh air enters, the room does not become a different room. It becomes itself again. The heart does not become a different heart. It becomes itself again. You do not become a different person. You return to the person you were beneath all the bracing. That is what safety does. It brings you back to yourself. It lets your body understand that it does not have to live like every moment is a storm. It lets your heart understand that receiving does not have to mean danger. It lets your mind understand that not every silence is rejection, not every delay is loss, not every change is a threat. Take a moment and ask yourself gently, what is one part of you that is ready for a little more warmth tonight? You may even share it in the comments if your heart feels called. Maybe one word: peace, trust, rest, softness, hope. Let that word become a small lantern for you. And if you do not want to share it, simply hold it inside. No pressure, no performance. Just one word glowing quietly in your heart. Now return to the room inside you. See the lantern again. See how it does not hurry. See how it simply stays. This is the kind of safety your body can trust. A safety that does not come and go with every thought. A safety that grows through small, loving returns. You breathe and the lantern glows. You soften and the lantern glows. You listen kindly to yourself and the lantern glows. You stop fighting your own heart and the lantern glows. And as the lantern glows, something inside you begins to feel less alone. Not finished, not perfect, but less alone. And sometimes that is the doorway. Sometimes the first miracle is not that life changes in one moment. Sometimes the first miracle is that you stop standing outside your own heart. You enter the quiet room. You sit down beside yourself. You let the lantern burn. And for the first time in a long time, you feel that maybe you can rest here. Now let these next words come deeper, not heavier, deeper, like warm water reaching the roots beneath the earth, like a soft song moving through a house at night, like the first calm breath after a long time of holding everything together. Let each affirmation come slowly. Let it touch you. Let it rest in your heart. Let your body decide how much it can receive. There is nothing you need to do right now. I can receive gentleness without needing to explain why I need it. I can receive gentleness just because my heart is tired. I can receive gentleness because I am human, and humans need softness. Let this be a new permission. You do not have to tell the whole story before you are worthy of comfort. You do not have to make your pain sound big enough. You do not have to prove that life has been hard. Your need for gentleness is already enough. I can receive gentleness now. A soft word can find me. A kind breath can find me. A quiet moment can find me. A little warmth can find the place in me that has been cold. I no longer need to meet every blessing with suspicion. I no longer need to ask every good thing if it is here to hurt me. I no longer need to hold fear in front of love like a shield. This is for the part of you that became careful, the part that learned to study every kind word, every open door, every tender moment, and wonder if it would turn into pain. That part has worked hard, but tonight you can give it rest. I no longer need to meet every blessing with suspicion. I can let one kind thing be kind. I can let one peaceful thing be peaceful. I can let one loving moment touch me without running away inside. You are not foolish for opening slowly. You are wise. You are listening to your own pace. But you are also allowed to open a little. You are allowed to let life prove in soft ways that not everything gentle is dangerous. I am willing to believe that peace can stay longer this time. I am willing to believe that calm can become familiar. I am willing to believe that my body can learn a softer rhythm. Do not force yourself to say you fully believe. Willingness is enough. A small willing breath, a small willing thought, a small willing moment where your body says, maybe I can stay here. Maybe peace can stay near me. Maybe I do not have to run from calm. I am willing to believe that peace can stay longer this time. A peaceful breath can stay. A peaceful thought can return. A peaceful choice can grow. A peaceful night can become part of my new rhythm. I can let love arrive without making myself smaller. I can let love come close without leaving myself. I can let love meet the real me, not the edited version of me. You have not come this far to disappear inside love. You have not come this far to shrink your truth, hide your needs, or fold your heart into a shape that keeps someone else comfortable. Calm love does not ask you to abandon yourself. Safe love gives your body room to breathe. I can let love arrive without making myself smaller. I can be loved with my voice. I can be loved with my feelings. I can be loved with my quiet. I can be loved without performing peace. Let that sink in. You do not have to become easy, silent, or perfect to be worthy of love. You can be growing. You can be learning. You can be tender. You can have needs. You can have a heart that asks for care. And still, love can meet you gently. I can welcome support without feeling weak. I can welcome support without losing my strength. I can welcome support because even strong hearts need somewhere to rest. Maybe you have carried so much that receiving feels strange. Maybe you know how to help others, but you do not know how to let help reach you. Tonight, let the wall soften by one small breath. You do not have to let everything in, just a little. I can welcome support. Support can come through kindness. Support can come through rest. Support can come through timing. Support can come through a quiet answer rising inside me. Support can come through the simple feeling that I am not fighting myself anymore. I give my body permission to stop proving it is strong. I give my body permission to stop holding every old alarm. I give my body permission to be soft without being unsafe. Your body has been loyal to you. It may have carried tension because it was trying to help. It may have stayed alert because it remembered old pain. It may have held its breath because it wanted to be ready. And tonight, you do not shame it. You bless it with rest. I give my body permission to stop proving it is strong. My strength can be quiet now. My strength can become softness now. My strength can become rest now. My strength can become trust, one breath at a time. I am not behind in becoming peaceful. I am not behind in learning softness. I am not behind in returning to myself. There is no race here. No one is measuring your peace. No one is grading your healing journey. You do not need to be as calm as someone else. You do not need to move at someone else's pace. Your body has its own sacred timing. Your heart has its own way of opening. I am not behind in becoming peaceful. I can be exactly where I am. I can begin again from exactly where I am. I can take the next soft step from exactly where I am. Let that rest in your heart. You are not late. You are not failing. You are not too slow. You are unfolding in the only place life can meet you, here. I allow quiet miracles to find the open places in me. I allow soft miracles to move through my life in ways I can receive. I allow gentle signs of good to come without fear. A quiet miracle may not look like thunder. It may be a restful night. It may be a kinder thought. It may be a call that comes at the right time. It may be the strength to say no. It may be the softness to say yes. It may be the feeling that you can keep going without attacking yourself. I allow quiet miracles to find the open places in me. A small opening is enough. A small yes is enough. A small breath of trust is enough. A small moment of peace is enough. I can stop waiting for fear to approve of my joy. I can stop asking worry for permission to relax. I can stop letting old pain decide how much good I can receive. Fear may never say, yes, go ahead, enjoy your life. Worry may never say, yes, everything is safe enough now. Old pain may never hand you a clear invitation to hope again. So you do not wait for fear to bless your freedom. You begin gently, even while fear is learning. I can stop waiting for fear to approve of my joy. I can feel one small joy anyway. I can receive one peaceful moment anyway. I can let one quiet blessing touch me anyway. This is not forced happiness. This is brave softness. This is the moment your heart says, I have been afraid, and still I am willing to let light touch me. I trust the wisdom of my slower breath. I trust the message of my softening body. I trust the quiet knowing that rises when I stop rushing. Sometimes wisdom does not come as a loud answer. Sometimes it comes as relief in the chest, a small ease in the belly, a clear no, a gentle yes, a feeling that your body can finally breathe when you imagine one path and tightens when you imagine another. Your body speaks softly. Tonight, you are listening. I trust the wisdom of my slower breath. My breath can show me where peace is. My body can show me where kindness lives. My heart can show me what feels honest. My quiet can show me what is ready. I am worthy of good that does not cost me my peace. I am worthy of blessings that do not make me abandon myself. I am worthy of paths that honor my nervous system, my heart, and my truth. This is a deep one. Let it rest in you. You do not have to accept every open door. You do not have to call pressure a blessing. You do not have to call confusion love. You do not have to chase something that makes your body beg for safety. I am worthy of good that does not cost me my peace. I can choose calm good. I can choose honest good. I can choose nourishing good. I can choose blessings that let my heart stay with me. I am allowed to receive without bracing for loss. I am allowed to enjoy what is here without holding my breath. I am allowed to let a kind moment stay kind while it is here. Let this soften the old habit of preparing for endings. Yes, life changes. Yes, moments pass. But you do not have to lose the present by fearing the future. You can receive this moment while it is here. You can let this softness touch you now. I am allowed to receive without bracing for loss. This breath is here now. This peace is here now. This warmth is here now. This moment is offering me something gentle now. Let now be enough. Let now be kind. Let now be a soft place where your body learns to stop leaving before love arrives. I can let my guarded places feel respected. I can let my protected places feel understood. I can let the walls inside me come down only when they feel ready. You do not need to break through your own walls. You built them for a reason. Maybe they kept you alive emotionally. Maybe they gave you space when space was needed. Maybe they helped you survive what felt too much. So we do not hate the walls. We thank them. Then we let love sit near them. I can let my guarded places feel respected. I do not force myself open. I do not shame myself closed. I do not rush the part of me that still needs time. I bring warmth to the door, and I wait with love. I am learning the safety of staying open to myself. I am learning the safety of not turning away from my own heart. I am learning the safety of being honest with love. There is a beautiful kind of openness that begins not with other people, but with you. You stay open to your own feelings. You stay open to your own truth. You stay open to your own needs. You stop leaving yourself to keep peace outside you. You begin creating peace inside you. I am learning the safety of staying open to myself. I can hear myself. I can believe myself. I can comfort myself. I can stand beside myself with tenderness. This is deep safety, the kind your body remembers, the kind that says, even if someone else misunderstands me, I will not abandon myself. Even if life is uncertain, I will not turn cruel inside. Even if I am afraid, I will hold my own heart. My softness is not a weakness. My tenderness is not a flaw. My open heart is not something to hide. This may be the part that brings tears, because maybe you were taught to be hard. Maybe life made you feel that softness was unsafe. Maybe you learned to laugh off your pain, swallow your words, and cover your heart with strength. But your softness is sacred. Your tenderness is not the problem. It is the place where love can enter. My softness is not a weakness. My tenderness is a doorway. My open heart is a quiet strength. My sensitivity is part of how deeply I can love, listen, and receive. Let this reach the part of you that thought it had to harden forever. You do not have to become cold to be safe. You can become wise. You can become rooted. You can become clear. And still, you can remain soft. I am allowed to feel safe before the blessing arrives. I am allowed to feel supported before every sign appears. I am allowed to feel calm while life is still arranging what I cannot see. This is where trust becomes real. Not when everything is finished, not when the proof is perfect, but here, in the middle, while things are still forming, while the answer is still quiet, while the door is not fully open yet. Here you can practice safety. I am allowed to feel safe before the blessing arrives. I can breathe before I know. I can soften before I see. I can trust before every detail is clear. I can rest while life moves gently in unseen ways. I am no longer available for inner punishment. I am no longer available for speaking to myself with cruelty. I am no longer available for turning my pain into shame. Let this be strong, but still soft. Let it rise from love, not anger. You are not fighting yourself. You are drawing a loving line. You are saying, I have suffered enough from my own harsh thoughts. I am choosing another voice now. I am no longer available for inner punishment. I can correct myself with kindness. I can grow with patience. I can learn with love. I can begin again without calling myself broken. This is the peak of the heart. This is the place where something in you may finally exhale, because you were never meant to become better through self-attack. You were meant to bloom in an inner climate of love. I deserve a life that feels safe inside my own body. I deserve a love that feels calm inside my own heart. I deserve blessings that do not make me lose myself. If you are still wondering whether you deserve this peace, you do. You always have. Not because you did everything right, not because you never made mistakes, not because you are always calm or always strong. You deserve peace because you are a living heart, because you are here, because you have carried enough. I deserve a life that feels safe inside my own body. I deserve to wake up without dread. I deserve to rest without guilt. I deserve to receive without fear. I deserve to love myself without waiting for permission. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. Let it touch the part of you that still asks, is this really for me? Yes, this peace is for you. This softness is for you. This night is for you. I can let the miracle begin as peace. I can let the miracle begin as self-kindness. I can let the miracle begin as the moment I stop fighting my own soul. Maybe you thought the miracle had to be outside you first. The message, the money, the person, the answer, the door. And those things may come in their own time. But tonight, The miracle begins here, in the way you speak to yourself, in the way your body is allowed to rest, in the way your heart is no longer treated like a burden. I can let the miracle begin as peace. A peaceful body can receive differently. A peaceful heart can choose differently. A peaceful mind can notice what fear could not see. A peaceful spirit can let life come closer. I can release the need to be guarded every moment. I can release the belief that safety only comes from control. I can release the old habit of expecting pain from every direction. Let release be gentle, not a throwing away, not a harsh cutting, more like unclenching, more like opening a hand after holding something for too long, more like setting down a heavy bag beside the road and realizing you can breathe. I can release the need to be guarded every moment. I can keep my wisdom. I can keep my boundaries. I can keep my truth. And still, I can let my body soften. You do not lose your wisdom when you relax. You do not lose your strength when you receive. You do not lose your power when you let peace come closer. I now choose the kind of peace that feels honest. I now choose the kind of rest that feels loving. I now choose the kind of softness that lets me remain whole. Not fake peace, not forced peace, not the peace that silences your truth. Honest peace, peace that includes your feelings, peace that leaves room for your humanity, peace that says, I can be tender and still be safe. I now choose the kind of peace that feels honest. I can be calm without pretending. I can be gentle without hiding. I can be peaceful without losing my voice. This is mature softness. This is deep inner safety. This is the kind of peace that does not ask you to disappear. It asks you to come home. I am ready to let good feel normal. I am ready to let peace feel natural. I am ready to let kindness become the way I live inside myself. Good may have felt like a surprise before. Peace may have felt temporary. Kindness may have felt like something you gave to others, but not to yourself. Now you are learning a new normal, a softer normal, a normal where your body does not need to brace for love, a normal where your heart does not need to earn rest. I am ready to let good feel normal. I can get used to kindness. I can get used to calm. I can get used to support. I can get used to receiving what does not hurt me. Let that be the deep turning, not chasing miracles, getting used to peace, not begging life for proof, becoming a person who can receive good without panic, not forcing the door, becoming soft enough to notice when it opens. I bless the part of me that survived. I bless the part of me that protected me. I bless the part of me that is ready to live more softly now. This is not a rejection of who you have been. This is gratitude. The old ways helped you survive. The guarded parts tried to protect you. The strong parts carried you here. And now, with love, you can invite a new way. I bless the part of me that survived. Thank you for carrying me. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for getting me here. Now we can soften. Now we can breathe. Now we can receive. This may be the most tender place. The moment you stop hating your survival self. The moment you stop calling your protection a flaw. The moment you say, thank you, and then gently open the next door. I can receive the miracle of feeling safe with myself. I can receive the miracle of not turning against myself. I can receive the miracle of resting in my own heart. This is the miracle underneath all miracles, to be safe with yourself, to live in your body without constant war, to hear your own thoughts and meet them with care, to feel your own feelings and not call them too much, to be your own soft place. I can receive the miracle of feeling safe with myself. I am becoming kinder inside. I am becoming calmer inside. I am becoming more open inside. I am becoming a home for my own heart. Now let the words become fewer. Let them become slower. Let them become deeper. I receive gently. I receive calmly. I receive only what my heart can hold. I receive gently. I receive without fear. I receive with open hands and a soft breath. I receive calmly. I receive in my own time. I receive in ways that honor my peace. I receive only what my heart can hold. I do not force. I do not chase. I do not grip. I allow. Let this be the peak and the softening. Let this be the place where the heart breaks open just enough for warmth to enter. Let this be the place where tears are welcome if they come. Let this be the place where nothing has to be hidden. You are not too late for peace. You are not too wounded for love. You are not too tired for miracles. You are not too sensitive for this world. You are not too much for the right kind of care. You are not forgot. 10. You are not outside the circle of good. You are here. You are breathing. You are softening. You are learning to receive. And that is enough. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. You do not need to do anything with these words. Just let them sit beside you. Just let them warm the room inside you. Just let your body hear them again and again. I receive gently. I receive calmly. I receive in peace. I receive gently. I receive calmly. I receive in peace. I receive gently. I receive calmly. I receive in peace. And now, without reaching for anything, without trying to make anything happen, let yourself come into stillness. Let this moment be just for you, not for anyone you need to help, not for anything you need to finish, not for tomorrow, not for yesterday, just for you. There is nothing you need to do right now. Everything can wait. The questions can wait. The plans can wait. The messages can wait. The world can wait. Just breathe. Take a slow breath in. Hold it gently and let it go. Again. Breathe in slowly. Hold softly. Let it leave your body. And one more time. Breathe in as if you are receiving warmth. Hold it as if your body is being softly held. Let it go as if the pressure is melting out of you. You are safe here, right here, in this breath, in this pause, in this quiet. Now breathe in through the nose if that feels good, and breathe out through the mouth. Slowly, no force, no pressure. Breathe in softness. Breathe out the weight of the day. Breathe in warmth. Breathe out what you no longer need to hold right now. Breathe in peace. Breathe out the need to understand everything tonight. Let your body become heavier. Let the surface beneath you hold you. Let your back soften. Let your shoulders soften. Let your hands rest. There is nothing you need to do right now. Let that sink in. There is nowhere you need to arrive. There is no one you need to become. There is no feeling you need to perform. Just breathe. If your mind wanders, that is okay. Let it wander gently. Then bring it back to the breath. Not with anger, not with pressure, just with kindness. Inhale, I am here. Exhale, I can rest. Inhale, this moment is enough. Exhale, I let go a little more. Inhale, my body can soften. Exhale, my heart can be held. Now place one hand on your heart if that feels comfortable. If not, simply imagine warmth there. A soft warmth, a gentle warmth. Not too much, just enough. Feel the heart space. Do not try to change it. Do not try to open it. Do not ask it to feel different. Just be near it. Say softly inside, I am with you. Again, I am with you. One more time, I am with you. Let those words rest in your chest. Let them move slowly. Let them become a soft blanket around the heart. Maybe there is sadness there. Let it be there. Maybe there is tiredness there. Let it be there. Maybe there is nothing clear there. Let it be okay too. You are not here to force a feeling. You are here to create a safe space for whatever is present. That is enough. That is loving. That is gentle. Now breathe into the heart space, slowly, and breathe out from the heart space, slowly. Breathe in, stay. Breathe out, soften. Breathe in, stay. Breathe out, release. Breathe in, stay. Breathe out, rest. Good. Very gently, very slowly. Nothing to rush, nothing to prove. You are safe here. Now bring your attention to your forehead. Let the forehead smooth. Let the space between the eyebrows soften. Let the eyes rest behind the eyelids. You do not need to look for danger right now. You do not need to search for answers right now. You do not need to hold the whole world in your mind right now. Let the forehead soften. Let the eyes soften. Let the face soften. Now bring your attention to your jaw. If the jaw is tight, do not judge it. Just notice. Let it loosen a little. Let the tongue rest. Let the mouth be soft. Your jaw does not have to hold the words you never said tonight. Your face does not have to hold strength tonight. Your body does not have to explain itself tonight. Let the jaw soften. Let the mouth soften. Let the throat soften. If there is a lump in the throat, let it be there. If there are tears, let them come or not come. If there is emotion, let it move gently. You are safe here. Now breathe into the throat area, not to fix it, just to bring warmth. Breathe in, warmth. Breathe out, softness. Breathe in, space. Breathe out, release. Now bring your attention to your shoulders, the shoulders that may have carried so much, the shoulders that may have lifted in stress, the shoulders that may have tried to protect your heart. Thank them softly. Then let them drop a little. Not all the way if they are not ready, just a little. Let the shoulders lower. Let the arms become heavy. Let the hands feel quiet. Everything can wait. The world can wait. The next step can wait. The answer can wait. Just breathe. Now bring your attention to your chest, not forcing it open, not asking it to be calm, just noticing, just being kind. Your chest can rise. Your chest can fall. Your breath can move at its own pace. Your heart can beat without needing your control. Let that sink in. Your heart is working for you. Your breath is staying with you. Your body is here. You are here. Breathe in gently and out. Again, in and out. Again, in and out. Now bring your attention to your belly. This is a place that often holds worry, a place that may tighten when life feels unsure, a place that may carry old fear. Do not force it to relax. Just place kindness there, a warm thought, a soft breath, a gentle message. Dear body, you do not have to hold everything tonight. Dear body, you can be softer now. Dear body, I am listening with love. Breathe into the belly. Let it rise if it wants to rise. Let it fall if it wants to fall. No shame, no control. Just breath. Inhale. The belly receives. Exhale. The belly releases. Inhale. Warmth enters. Exhale. Pressure leaves. Inhale. I am here. Exhale. I let go. Now bring your attention to your legs, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet. Let the legs become heavy. Let them stop carrying the day. Let them know there is nowhere to run right now. Your legs can rest. Your feet can rest. The soles of your feet can soften. The toes can loosen. Imagine your feet touching quiet earth, not hard earth, soft earth, warm earth, earth that does not ask you to hurry, earth that simply holds. Your roots do not need to rush. Your body does not need to rush. Your spirit does not need to rush. Let the quiet strength beneath you hold you. Let it rise gently through the feet, through the legs, through the belly, through the heart, through the throat, through the face, through the top of the head. You are held from beneath. You are softened from within. You are surrounded by this quiet night. Now return to the breath again. Simple, slow, soft. Breathe in. I receive this moment. Breathe out. I release the pressure. Breathe in. I let peace come close. Breathe out. I let my body rest. Breathe in. I am here. Breathe out. I am okay in this moment. And if a part of you says, but I am not okay, let that part be here too. Do not push it away. Do not argue. Just place warmth around it. You can say, even this part of me is welcome. Even this fear can be held. Even this ache can soften slowly. There is room for all of me here. You are safe here. Not because everything outside is perfect, but because inside this moment, you are not attacking yourself. Inside this moment, you are breathing. Inside this moment, you are offering your self-care. That is safety. That is love in practice. That is the quiet miracle. Now let the breath become even easier. Do not count if counting feels like work. Just feel in, out, in, out, in, out. Let the words become soft and round. Let the mind begin to slow. Let the body become heavy. There is nothing you need to do right now. Everything can wait. Just breathe. You are safe here. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Your body can rest. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Your heart can soften. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Now imagine you are floating in a quiet blue space. Not water that pulls you. Not sky that asks you to fly. A soft blue space. Calm. Wide. Gentle. You do not need to swim. You do not need to reach. You do not need to hold yourself up. You are supported. Let the blue quiet hold your body. Let it hold your thoughts. Let it hold the places inside you that have been tired from trying. You float. You breathe. You soften. You receive. There is no rush here. There is no demand here. There is no test here. only breath, only softness, only this moment. Now say quietly inside, I do not need to force peace. Peace can come gently. I do not need to chase rest. Rest can find me here. I do not need to hold fear. Fear can soften in love. Let the words become slower, less like thoughts, more like waves. Peace can come gently. Rest can find me here. Fear can soften in love. Again, peace can come gently. Rest can find me here. Fear can soften in love. Good. You are doing nothing wrong. Even if your mind is still awake, even if your body is still learning, even if peace comes and goes, you are doing nothing wrong. This moment is not a performance. This breathing is not a test. This stillness is not something you can fail. You are simply here, and here is enough. Now take one deeper breath in, only as deep as feels kind. Hold it for a moment and release slowly again. A gentle, deep breath in. Hold softly. Release. One more time. Breathe in. Hold. Let go. Let go of the need to hold yourself together. Let go of the need to answer every thought. Let go of the need to be ready for everything. You can be simple now. You can be quiet now. You can be tired now. You can be held now. Let this moment be just for you. This breath, this softness, this quiet, this return. If you are still wondering whether you deserve this peace, you do. You always have. You deserved peace before you were productive. You deserved peace before you were understood. You deserved peace before you had the answer. You deserved peace before you became strong for everyone else. You deserve peace now, in this breath, in this body, in this unfinished life, in this tender night. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. There is nothing you need to do right now. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Now let your whole body receive one simple message. You can rest. Again. You can rest. One more time. You can rest. Let the message move down through the head. You can rest. Through the face. You can rest. Through the throat. You can rest. Through the shoulders. You can rest. Through the chest. You can rest. Through the belly. You can rest. Through the legs. You can rest. Through the feet. You can rest. Now let the next breath come naturally. No effort, no reaching, no fixing. The breath comes. The breath goes. You are still here, and something in you is softer than before. Let the stillness grow. Let the quiet widen. Let the night become gentle around you. You are safe here. Everything can wait. Just breathe. You are held here. Everything can wait. Just breathe. You are loved here. Everything can wait. Just breathe. And now, let this moment open into the next one, slowly, softly, without any need to hurry. And now, as the stillness becomes softer around you, let the words come even closer. Let them come not as something you must understand. Let them come as warmth. Let them come as a soft hand resting on the place inside you that has been waiting for comfort. You do not have to reach for these words. You do not have to hold them tightly. Let them move toward you. Let them find you. Let them meet you exactly where you are. I am worthy of tenderness that does not ask me to be different first. I am worthy of tenderness in this moment. I am worthy of tenderness while I am still learning how to trust it. Let that enter slowly. The deepest part of you may still believe love must be earned. It may still believe peace must be won after enough struggle. It may still believe softness comes only after you have fixed every part of yourself. But tonight, another truth is moving through you. You do not need to be different before comfort can touch you. I am worthy of tenderness that does not ask me to be different first. I can be met with care now. I can be spoken to with kindness now. I can be treated gently by my own inner voice now. Let your body hear that. Not as an idea, but as a feeling. Your body can be treated gently. Your heart can be spoken to softly. Your tired inner places can be welcomed without needing to explain why they are tired. I give my heart permission to stop apologizing for needing love. I give my heart permission to stop hiding its need for warmth. I give my heart permission to be honest about what it has carried. This is a strong permission, a tender one. Maybe your heart has whispered for care in small ways. Maybe it has asked for rest, for kindness, for a slower day, for a safer place. And maybe you learn to cover those needs with a smile. But your heart does not need to apologize for being human. I give my heart permission to stop apologizing for needing love. My need for care is natural. My need for warmth is natural. My need for peace is natural. My need to feel held is natural. Let this be simple. Your heart is not too much. Your longing is not too much. Your softness is not too much. The part of you that wants to be seen and gently understood is not asking for anything wrong. I can stop carrying silence that was never mine to keep. I can stop holding words that only made my heart heavy. I can let the unsaid things loosen inside me without forcing them out. Sometimes the body holds what the voice never had room to say. Old hurt, old confusion, old fear, old love, old sadness. Tonight, you do not have to say everything. You do not have to explain everything. You can simply let the silence inside you become less tight. I can stop carrying silence that was never mine to keep. The truth inside me can breathe. The feelings inside me can soften. The old weight inside me can become less sharp. I do not have to hold every unsaid word in my body forever. Let that rest in you. Your body does not have to be the storage place for every moment that hurt. Your breath can make space. Your kindness can make space. This night can make space. I am allowed to feel loved without needing to perform for it. I am allowed to feel loved when I am quiet. I am allowed to feel loved when I am tired. I am allowed to feel loved when I have nothing to give. This is for the part of you that learned to be useful to be loved. The part that learned to smile, help, fix, listen, understand, give more, carry more. But love that is safe does not only come when you are useful. Love can meet you when you are still. Love can meet you when you are empty-handed. I am allowed to feel loved without needing to perform for it. I can be loved in stillness. I can be loved in softness. I can be loved in my quiet truth. I can be loved while simply breathing. Let that be a deep breath for your whole body. You do not have to entertain, impress, or prove. You can rest inside the possibility that love can be steady even when you are not giving everything away. I can return to myself without shame. I can return to my body without fear. I can return to my heart without judging what I find there. Maybe you have left yourself many times in worry, in people-pleasing, in overthinking, in trying to become what someone else needed. But you can return now, not with punishment, not with regret, with softness. I can return to myself without shame. I can come back gently. I can come back slowly. I can come back with open hands. I can come back as many times as I need. There is no shame in returning. Returning is holy in the quietest way. Returning says, I may have wandered, but I have not lost the way home. Returning says, I am still here for myself. The peace I seek may begin as the way I speak to myself. The comfort I long for may begin as the kindness I offer within. The safety I desire may begin as the tone I choose inside my own mind. Let this be the emotional turning. Maybe you have waited for the outside world to soften first. Maybe you have waited for the answer to come first. Maybe you have waited for someone else to make your heart feel settled. But there is a door within you, a small inner door, and it opens when your own voice becomes kind. The peace I seek may begin as the way I speak to myself. I can speak inwardly with patience. I can speak inwardly with warmth. I can speak inwardly like someone who wants me to live softly. You can become the voice that does not leave. You can become the room that does not close. You can become the hand that reaches inward and says, "Come here, dear heart. We are not going to fight anymore. I am not here to punish the parts of me that learned fear. I am here to comfort the parts of me that learned fear. I am here to guide those parts slowly toward peace. This is important. You are not fighting the frightened places. You are not making them wrong. You are not telling them they should know better by now. You are meeting. them with the kindness they needed long ago. I am not here to punish the parts of me that learned fear. The afraid places in me can be held. The guarded places in me can be heard. The tired places in me can be given rest. The small places in me can be loved without being rushed. Let that reach the younger part of you, the quiet part, the part that still waits for someone to say, "You did not deserve the harshness. You did not deserve to carry so much alone. You are allowed to feel lighter now. I can let my inner world become a place where love is steady. I can let my inner world become a place where peace is practiced. I can let my inner world become a place where I am treated with care. This is not about controlling every thought. Thoughts will come and go. Feelings will rise and fall. But the deeper atmosphere inside you can change. It can become more loving, more patient, more honest, more calm. Like a home where every room slowly learns warmth. I can let my inner world become a place where love is steady. I can return to care again. I can return to softness again. I can return to my own heart again. I can build an inner home that does not reject me. Let the words move slowly. Inner home. A place inside where you are not rejected. A place inside where you are not rushed. A place inside where even your fear can sit down and be loved into quiet. I release the need to explain my pain before I honor it. I release the need to make my feelings acceptable before I comfort them. I release the need to prove that my heart deserves care. Your heart deserves care because it is your heart. Your feelings deserve kindness because they are moving through you. Your pain does not need to be judged in a courtroom before it is allowed to rest. I release the need to explain my pain before I honor it. I can honor what hurt. I can honor what changed me. I can honor what I carried. I can honor what I am ready to lay down. This does not make you weak. It makes you honest. And honesty with kindness is one of the safest places the body can know. I can choose peace without betraying what I have been through. I can choose softness without denying the hard parts. I can choose rest without pretending nothing mattered. This is a deep, healing truth. You do not need to keep suffering to prove that something mattered. You do not need to stay tense to prove that it hurt. You do not need to keep replaying old pain to show loyalty to your past. You can honor what happened and still choose a softer night. I can choose peace without betraying what I have been through. Peace does not erase my story. Softness does not deny my strength. Rest does not mean I have forgotten. It means I am ready to stop hurting myself with what already hurt me. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. You do not have to keep reopening the same place inside you to prove it was real. You can let warmth cover it now. You can let the edges become less sharp. I allow my spirit to feel light, but without fearing that something bad must follow. I allow joy to visit without asking it to leave quickly. I allow good feelings to stay near me as long as they can. This is for the part of you that became afraid of feeling good. The part that thought if it relaxed too much, life would take something away. The part that trusted pain more than peace, because pain felt familiar. Tonight, gently, lovingly, you can open a small space for good feelings. I allow my spirit to feel light without fearing that something bad must follow. A soft smile is allowed. A warm thought is allowed. A quiet hope is allowed. A peaceful feeling is allowed. You do not have to push joy away to stay safe. You can let it come quietly, like a little bird landing near your window. You do not grab it. You do not scare it. You simply notice it and let it stay as long as it stays. I am ready to stop confusing peace with danger. I am ready to stop confusing stillness with emptiness. I am ready to stop confusing calm love with loss. Sometimes calm feels strange when the body knows stress so well. Sometimes stillness feels empty when the mind is used to noise. Sometimes calm love feels almost too quiet when old love was mixed with fear. But your body can learn that calm is not the absence of love. Calm can be love finally feeling safe. I am ready to stop confusing peace with danger. Peace can be familiar. Stillness can be full. Calm can be warm. Quiet can be deeply loving. Let your body learn this new meaning. A quiet moment is not abandonment. A calm feeling is not something missing. A peaceful connection is not boring. It is a place where the body can finally stop defending itself. I trust that what is meant for my peace can meet me without force. I trust that what honors my heart does not need me to disappear. I trust that what is truly good for me can come with a feeling of inner ease. This is not a promise that life will always be easy. It is a reminder that your body has wisdom. When something requires you to keep abandoning yourself, shrinking yourself, or living in fear, your body notices. And when something brings honest peace, your body notices that too. I trust that what is meant for my peace can meet me without force. I can listen to ease. I can listen to calm. I can listen to the deeper yes inside me. I can listen to the gentle no inside me. Your body may not speak in long sentences. It may speak in breath, in heaviness, in relief, in warmth, in space. And tonight, you are becoming a better listener. I am becoming someone who can hold blessings with a calm heart. I am becoming someone who can welcome good without panic. I am becoming someone who can receive love without losing center. This is strong. This is the peak. Let it rise, then soften. You are not only asking for blessings, you are becoming someone whose body can hold them. You are becoming someone who can let good arrive without turning it into fear. You are becoming someone who can stay with yourself when Li Fi becomes kind. I am becoming someone who can hold blessings with a calm heart. I can receive without bracing. I can welcome without shrinking. I can open without disappearing. I can be blessed and remain rooted in myself. Let your heart feel this. You do not have to lose yourself to receive. You do not have to tighten to protect good. You do not have to panic when something begins to change. You can stand gently in your own heart and let life come closer. I bless the life in me that still wants to trust. I bless the hope in me that still whispers. I bless the love in me that never fully disappeared. Even after all you have been through, something in you is still here. Something in you is still listening. Something in you still wants peace. Something in you still knows that life can become softer. Honor that part. It is precious. I bless the life in me that still wants to trust. My hope is not foolish. My love is not wasted. My heart is not wrong for wanting beauty. My spirit is not weak for wanting peace. This is the place where tears may come, not sad tears only, soft tears. The tears that come when something inside you finally feels recognized. The tears that say, I have been waiting to hear this. The tears that say, I am tired, but I am still here. I let the miracle be the return of my own softness. I let the miracle be the quiet opening of my heart. I let the miracle be the way I stop leaving myself. This is the deepest miracle. Not only what arrives outside, but what returns inside. Your softness returning, your hope returning, your trust returning, your ability to rest returning, your own loving presence returning to you. I let the miracle be the return of my own softness. I do not have to chase wonder. I can become available to wonder. I do not have to force change. I can become willing to be changed by gentleness. When your nervous system feels safe, miracles come because your whole being becomes less closed to good. You are not begging. You are not pushing. You are not trying to become perfect. You are allowing. You are breathing. You are returning. I am held by a quiet grace that does not need to be loud. I am guided by a soft wisdom that does not need to hurry. I am met by a gentle love that does not need to prove itself with noise. Let this be soft. Let it be steady. Grace does not always arrive with drama. Wisdom does not always shout. Love does not always make a scene. Sometimes the most sacred things come quietly because they are not trying to impress you. They are trying to hold you. I am held by a quiet grace that does not need to be loud. A quiet grace can reach me. A soft wisdom can lead me. A gentle love can stay near me. A peaceful blessing can find me here. I no longer need to fight for a place in my own life. I no longer need to beg my own heart to matter. I no longer need to live as if I am outside my own belonging. You belong in your life. You belong in your body. You belong in your breath. You belong inside the good that is still possible for you. You do not have to stand at the edge of your own life, waiting to be invited in. I no longer need to fight for a place in my own life. I belong here. My breath belongs here. My heart belongs here. My hope belongs here. My rest belongs here. Let that be a deep root beneath you. You belong here, in this night, in this body, in this moment, in this life that is still becoming. I can let this be the night my inner war grows quiet. I can let this be the night my heart feels less alone. I can let this be the night I stop making myself the enemy. This is the climax, but it is not loud. It is the softest, powerful thing, the inner war growing quiet, the heart no longer alone, the body no longer treated like a problem, the mind no longer used as a weapon against you. I can let this be the night my inner war grows quiet. I put down the harsh voice. I put down the constant blame. I put down the old sentence that said I was not enough. I pick up kindness. I pick up mercy. I pick up a softer way to live inside myself. And if a part of you doubts this, let it be here. You do not need to force belief. Let doubt sit near the warmth. Let doubt breathe too. Let doubt be included. You do not need to believe everything all at once. You do not need to feel transformed. You do not need to push your heart beyond what it can hold. Just stay. Just soften a little. Just let the words be near you. You are not too far away from peace. You are not too closed for love. You are not too tired to be touched by grace. You are not too guarded to soften slowly. You are not too late to come home to yourself. Let that be the peak. Let that be the soft breaking open. Let that be the moment where your body hears, I do not have to be afraid of my own heart anymore. Now let the power soften. Let the words slow down. Let them become simple. Let them become warm. I belong to this breath. I belong to this moment. I belong to the peace that is finding me. I belong to this breath. I belong to this quiet. I belong to the love that is returning within me. I belong to this breath. I belong to this rest. I belong to the gentle miracle of coming home. Let the body take what it needs. Let the heart take what it can. Let the rest become a quiet seed for later. Now the energy begins to come down slowly, not falling, not disappearing, only settling, like warm sand finding its place in a quiet glass bowl, like a song becoming softer near the end of the night, like a bird folding its wings after a long flight and resting on a branch that does not move. You have come through the deepest wave. You do not need to climb higher now. You do not need to reach for anything. Let the words move downward, gently, into the body. Let the softness become more practical. Let peace become something you can live inside. Imagine now that there is a window inside your heart, not a window that opens to noise, Not a window that lets the whole world rush in. A small inner window, a window that opens only from within. For a long time, maybe this window has stayed closed. Not because you were closed forever, not because you did anything wrong, but because the winds outside felt too sharp, too fast, too uncertain. So the heart closed the window to protect its warmth. Tonight, you do not break the window. You do not force it open. You simply notice the latch. You place your hand there, gently. You say, maybe not all at once. Maybe just a little. Maybe 1 inch is enough. And as the window opens just a little, a different air enters. Not cold air, not heavy air, a soft, clean air. The kind of air that makes an old room feel alive again. The kind of air that says, you can breathe differently now. This is how integration begins, not by repeating the past, not by forcing a future, by opening the inner window just enough for something fresh to enter. Maybe the fresh air is a calmer thought. Maybe it is a little more space around the heart. Maybe it is the feeling that you can stop chasing and still be guided. Maybe it is the quiet knowing that rest does not take you away from your blessings. Let the fresh air move through the room inside you. Let it move through the places that have felt tight. Let it move through the old fear of receiving. Let it move through the belief that you must carry everything alone. Let it move through the part of you that thought love had to feel difficult to be real. You are not who you were when you first learned to brace. You are not the old alarm. You are not the old wound. You are not the old fear speaking loudly in your mind. You are the one who can open the window. You are the one who can let new air in. You are the one who can choose a gentler tone inside. Earlier, you gave your body small signs of safety. Now those signs begin to deepen. A soft breath becomes an inner path. A calm thought becomes a new room. A quiet pause becomes a place where your heart can rest. A kind sentence becomes a door you can return to. This is how the earlier words grow deeper, not by repeating them the same way, by letting them become part of you. The first breath of safety becomes the deeper trust that your body can learn new rhythms. The first moment of comfort becomes the deeper knowing that you do not need to keep pain alive to honor what you survived. The first opening to support becomes the deeper truth that receiving can feel peaceful, not frightening. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. There is nothing you need to do right now. The window is open just enough. The air is moving. The room inside you is changing quietly. Now imagine another image. A small harbor at night. The water is dark, but not frightening. The boats are still. Little lamps glow along the edge. Nothing is racing. Nothing is pushing. Everything is held by the quiet rhythm of the tide. Your nervous system is like that harbor. It does not need every wave to disappear. It needs to know the shore is near. It needs little lamps of safety. It needs a soft place to return. It needs rhythms that say you can come in now, you can stop drifting, you can rest here. The old you may have lived like a boat, always searching for land, always watching the weather, always preparing for the next wave, always wondering if peace would hold. But the softer you is learning the harbor, the softer you is learning to come back. The softer you is learning that still water is not empty. Still water is deep. And now let the earlier truths become simple again. Your breath does not need to be perfect to guide you. Your body does not need to be fully calm to deserve tenderness. Your heart does not need to be fully open to receive one gentle moment. Your path does not need to be fully clear for you to rest tonight. The miracle may be that you are no longer running from quiet. The miracle may be that you are no longer afraid of your own softness. The miracle may be that you can feel tired without calling yourself weak. The miracle may be that your body can begin to trust a softer life. And if this feels small, let it be small. Small is not meaningless. A small hinge can open a large door. A small spark can warm cold hands. A small key can unlock a room that has been closed for years. A small breath can begin a new inner season. You do not need to force the whole window open tonight. You do not need to sail across the whole sea tonight. You do not need to become the most peaceful version of yourself tonight. You only need to let this moment be kinder than the one before. Let the body hear these deeper reminders now. The day does not need to be carried into sleep. The future does not need to sit inside your chest. The past does not need to lie beside you in bed. Your heart does not need to stay tense to stay wise. Your spirit does not need to hold its breath to stay protected. Let there be room around you, room inside the mind, room around the heart, room in the breath, room in the night, room for the good that may arrive quietly. You may not see every gentle thing that is moving toward you. You may not know every answer that is forming. You may not understand every delay. You may not recognize every small blessing at first. But you can become quiet enough to notice more. You can become soft enough to receive more. You can become present enough to feel when life is touching you kindly. When your nervous system feels safe, miracles come in ways that honor your pace. They may come as a calmer choice. They may come as a sudden feeling of enough. They may come as the courage to rest. They may come as one kind person. They may come as a door that opens after you stop forcing the wall. They may come as a quiet knowing in your body that says, this way feels lighter. Let these pass. Abilities stay gentle. No pressure, no guarantee, no demand. Just room. Room for peace. Room for support. Room for rest. Room for the kind of good your body can actually hold. The inner window is still open a little. The harbor is still calm. The lamps along the shore are still glowing. You are not out at sea alone. You are not locked in the old room. You are here, breathing, feeling the air change, and now the voice inside you can become even simpler. Not many words, not heavy words, only the words that feel like home. I can be softer than I was taught to be. I can be steadier than fear expected me to be. I can be more open than pain allowed me to be. I can let rest become a quiet strength. I can let calm become a daily friend. I can let peace become something I return to, not something I chase. I can let good approach without closing every door. I can let love meet me without losing my own shape. I can let support arrive without believing I must pay for it with pain. These are not old affirmations. They are new roots growing from the earlier soil. They are the deeper meaning of the journey you have already begun. They say, I am not only hearing safety, I am learning to live from it. Let the words fall slower now. Let them become less like sentences, more like soft stones placed in a garden path. One stone, then another, each one helping you return. Softness is allowed. Stillness is allowed. Receiving is allowed. Rest is allowed. Hope is allowed. A new way is allowed. And if your mind asks, what now? The answer is simple. Now you breathe. Now you soften. Now you let the body prepare for sleep. Now you let the inner window stay open just enough. Now you let the harbor hold you. Do not reach for the next thing. Do not pull on the next answer. Do not make this peaceful moment become another task. Just let it be what it is. A soft place, a pause, a returning, a quiet lamp by the water. Now we begin to move toward rest, not suddenly, not sharply, slowly, with care. The body has been listening. The heart has been held. The mind has been invited to slow. And now, little by little, you can drift. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. There is nowhere else to go in this moment. Nothing else to solve. Nothing else to prove. The night is here. The body is here. The breath is here. We will count the breath softly now, not as a rule, not as work, just as a gentle path into rest. Breathe in for one, slowly. Breathe out for one, let go. Breathe in for two, softly. Breathe out for two, sink deeper. Breathe in for three, warm and easy. Breathe out for three. Let the body grow heavy. Breathe in for four, nothing to force. Breathe out for four, nothing to hold. Breathe in for five, quiet. Breathe out for five, rest. Now let the counting fade. You do not need to keep track. The breath knows what to do. The body knows how to become heavy. The night knows how to hold you. Begin at the top of your head. Feel the crown of the head softening. No thoughts to hold there, no pressure to carry there, only quiet. Let the forehead smooth like still water. Let the eyebrows rest. Let the tiny places around the eyes loosen. Your eyes do not need to search now. They can rest behind their closed doors. Let the cheeks soften. Let the mouth soften. Let the jaw fall open slightly if it wants to. Let the tongue rest. Let the whole face become peaceful. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Let the throat soften. No words to speak, no truth to defend, no answer to explain. The throat can be quiet. The throat can rest. Let the neck release. Let the back of the neck become warm. Let the shoulders melt down. Let them stop reaching up toward worry. Let them fall into the support beneath you. The arms become heavy. The elbows become heavy. The wrists become quiet. The hands rest open or loose. The fingers soften one by one. Thumbs relaxing. Index fingers relaxing. Middle fingers relaxing. Ring fingers relaxing. Little fingers relaxing. Both hands quiet now. Both hands empty now. There is nothing you need to hold. There is nothing you need to grip. There is nothing you need to carry through this night. Now the chest softens. The heart area becomes warm, not forced open, not pushed, just warm, just held, just allowed to be. Here are the final words for deep rest. Let them be slow. Let them come like a lullaby. I let my body enter the night with ease. I let my heart become quiet in its own time. I let my breath lead me into soft rest. I let the mind release its hold on the day. I let the night carry what I cannot carry now. The belly softens. The stomach loosens. The deep center of the body becomes warm and heavy. You do not need to hold tomorrow here. You do not need to store worry here. You do not need to brace here. Let the belly rise. Let the belly fall. Let the breath move naturally. Let everything become slower. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Let the lower back soften. Let the hips become heavy. Let the pelvis rest. Let the body give more weight to the bed, the chair, or the ground beneath you. You are supported. You are not holding yourself up. The thighs soften. The knees soften. The calves loosen. The ankles rest. The feet become heavy. The toes soften. The whole lower body is quiet now. The whole body is slowing now. The whole body is being invited into rest. I allow sleep to come gently if it wants to come. I allow rest to hold me without effort. I allow my dreams to be wrapped in softness. I allow the night to be kind to my heart. I allow my body to enjoy stillness. You do not have to make sleep happen. You only make room. You only soften. You only breathe. Sleep may come like a slow tide. It may come in waves. It may come little by little. That is okay. There is no pressure to sleep, only permission. There is no need to perform rest, only invitation. There is no need to force calm, only space. Now imagine your body as a quiet shore. The waves are slow. The sky is dark and gentle. The sand is warm beneath the night. Each breath comes in like water. Each breath goes out like water. In. The water comes close. Out. The water returns. In. The body receives. Out. The body releases. In. Soft. Out. Softer. I release the last sharp edge of the day. I release the last need to understand. I release the last push in my thoughts. I release the last tight place I am ready to release. I release myself into quiet. Let the whole body be heavy now. Head heavy, face soft, throat quiet, shoulders low, arms heavy, hands open, chest warm, belly loose, back supported, hips heavy, legs resting, feet quiet. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Nothing outside this moment needs your attention. Nothing in the past needs to be replayed. Nothing in tomorrow needs to be solved before morning. Everything can wait. Everything can wait. Everything can wait. Here are more words for rest, soft and slow. I let the night gather me gently. I let my spirit become quiet like the moon behind clouds. I let my body loosen into deep comfort. I let my thoughts become distant and light. I let peace settle over me like warm mist. Let them come again, even slower. The night gathers me gently. My spirit becomes quiet. My body loosens. My thoughts grow distant. Peace settles over me. No need to answer. No need to remember. No need to hold on. If a thought comes, let it pass. If a feeling comes, let it pass. If a sound comes, let it pass. Everything can move through. You remain soft. You remain resting. You are not chasing sleep. You are allowing rest. You are not chasing peace. You are allowing quiet. You are not chasing miracles. You are allowing your body to feel safe enough to receive what is gentle. Again, very slowly. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. The forehead soft, the eyes quiet, the mouth relaxed, the shoulders low, the hands loose, the chest warm, the belly slow, the legs heavy, the feet resting, and now the body can become a little more quiet, a little more heavy, a little more still. There is nothing you need to do right now, nothing at all, only rest, only breath, only softness. Let the next section become a gentle loop, a soft circle, a quiet path your heart can walk again and again. No effort, no reaching, only the same kind warmth moving slowly through the night. Let these final words become very simple, very slow, very soft. Do not try to hold them. Let them pass through you. Let them circle gently. Let them become part of the quiet around you. My body is welcome to rest now. My body is welcome to grow heavy now. My body is welcome to sink into quiet now. My breath is becoming softer. My breath is becoming slower. My breath is becoming a gentle path into rest. My heart is wrapped in kindness. My heart is wrapped in patience. My heart is wrapped in a peace that asks for nothing. Good can reach me in quiet ways. Good can meet me without noise. Good can come near me gently in the right rhythm for my heart. I am no longer fighting the softness. I am no longer pushing away the quiet. I am no longer turning rest into another thing to earn. The night can hold me. The night can quiet me. The night can carry me toward deeper peace. My inner world is becoming warmer. My inner world is becoming gentler. My inner world is becoming a place where I can lay down my guard. I may receive calm in small waves. I may receive comfort in small moments. I may receive peace in ways that feel natural to my body. I am allowed to drift. I am allowed to soften. I am allowed to let sleep come close. Now let the loop become even softer. Only a few words, long spaces, quiet heart. Rest is welcome here. Rest can stay near me. Rest can hold me through the night. Peace is welcome here. Peace can move through me. Peace can settle where worry used to sit. Love is welcome here. Love can breathe inside me. Love can stay gentle and calm. Support is welcome here. Support can find quiet doors. Support can meet me while I rest. Hope is welcome here. Hope can glow softly. Hope can wait beside me until morning. Miracles are welcome here. Miracles may come softly. Miracles may come in ways my heart can understand. When your nervous system feels safe, miracles come softly. When your body feels less alone, good can come closer. When your heart stops bracing, peace may find more room. Do not force this. Do not chase this. Do not try to believe it perfectly. Just let it be near you. My body is welcome to rest now. My breath is becoming softer. My heart is wrapped in kindness. Good can reach me in quiet ways. I am no longer fighting the softness. The night can hold me. My inner world is becoming warmer. I may receive calm in small waves. I am allowed to drift. Rest is welcome here. Peace is welcome here. Love is welcome here. Support is welcome here. Hope is welcome here. Miracles are welcome here. Now again, even slower. The body rests. The breath softens. The heart is held. Good comes quietly. Softness is allowed. The night is kind. The inner room is warm. Calm arrives in waves. Drifting is allowed. Rest is near. Peace is near. Love is near. Support is near. Hope is near. Gentle miracles are near. And one more time, like a whisper inside the heart. Rest. Soft breath. Held heart. Quiet good. Allowed softness. Kind night. Warm inner room. Calm waves. Deep drifting. Near peace. Near love. Near support. Near hope. Near miracles. Let these words stay with you, not as something to remember perfectly, not as something to repeat with effort. Let them stay like warmth in the room. Let them stay like a soft blanket around the shoulders. Let them stay like a quiet lamp that keeps glowing even when the eyes close. Whenever you need this feeling again, you can return here. You can return to the breath. You can return to the quiet. You can return to the part of you that knows how to soften slowly. You do not have to begin again loudly. You can begin again with one breath. You can begin again with one gentle thought. You can begin again by not turning against yourself. Which line touched your heart the most? You can share it in the comments if you feel called. One word is enough. A sentence is enough. Even silence is enough. This space is gentle. And if these words helped you, you are welcome to join this space. Come back whenever your heart needs quiet. Come back whenever your body needs softness. Come back whenever the night feels heavy and you need a gentle place to rest. Now, let the closing become very soft. No rush, no effort, no holding on. The day is finished enough. The body has done enough. The heart has carried enough. The mind can rest now. Let the forehead be smooth. Let the eyes be quiet. Let the jaw be loose. Let the shoulders be low. Let the hands be soft. Let the belly be calm. Let the legs be heavy. Let the feet be still. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Everything can wait until morning. Everything can soften for tonight. Everything can be met later with a calmer heart. For now, only this. breath, quiet, warmth, rest. May your inner world feel less sharp. May your body feel more held. May your heart remember that softness is still possible. May peace find you in the places where pressure once lived. And as you drift, let this final truth stay near you. You do not have to chase the light. You can become quiet enough to notice it was already glowing inside. Rest now. Let the night be gentle. Let your heart be carried. Let the miracle begin softly.